What's up everybody, Jemillio here with another SUPERX product breakdown. Now, I'm really excited to talk about this Phantom collection because it's a SUPERX original. I mean, all the stuff they make is original, but in terms of the character, the collection name, it's not based off of any licensed IP. I mean, and they haven't done that in a very long time. So, and not only that, is it like its own original collection, but they sort of made like a story behind it. There's a protagonist and an antagonist that represent the different colors. So I want to kind of get into that, but also the clothes are a little bit different than what we typically see in regards to the fabric that's used as well. It's not exactly the same. So if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. If you are familiar with me, welcome back. As always, you guys know I do have a discount code for you to use. The code is in the description below. So if you see something in this collection that you like and you want a discount code at checkout, you can use that. But let's get into this collection and see what it's all about. Before I get into the clothes, I want to give you sort of a synopsis or like an idea of what the premise of the Phantom line is. All right, I got it right here. Dominic Vale, that's the name of the main character, an overlooked designer being pushed aside by Helix Industries' shift to AI. It accidentally connects the AI to its own future evolution. 11 seconds later, it sends instructions back to build something mysterious. The result is the Phantom system, a futuristic suit from the year 3020 capable of the powers of invisibility, teleportation, and knowledge of future events. Through nanotechnology, the system integrates directly into Dominic's physiology permanently and can only be used by Dominic. Kind of like Jaime Reyes, Blue Beetle, kind of reminds me of that. Once bonded, the suit floods his mind with a vision of the future in distress. And at the center of it, a figure standing unmovable while everything around them burns, wearing a blue suit nearly identical to his own. Dominic realizes the truth. The future chose him. Now he has to find out why. He was chosen by the future to stop it. Now that blue suit they're talking about is representing the antagonist, and that's represented by the teal and black suit. So Dominic, or Phantom, is represented by the cream and white suit, and then I think the villain's name is, or the antagonist's name is Spectre. You don't know who he is. Maybe it's Dominic from the future. You ever see the movie Lightyear, the Pixar movie Lightyear? Was like at the end, spoilers, at the end it was Buzz Lightyear from the future. I don't know if it's something like that. I don't know. But that's the whole, that's the premise of the story. I didn't make it up. I'm just reading it. That's what they have. So I don't have the teal suit, but I do have the cream and black suit and the black shirt. And I'm gonna be going over that, so that way, even though I don't have the other color, I can at least show you what, you know, the tracksuit and the shirt looks, feels like, and give you sizing recommendations and all that kind of stuff. All right, now let's get to the clothes. Let's first start with the hoodie. Now I'm 5'10", 190 pounds, and I'm wearing a large in this hoodie. Some details you'll see are it's a cream and white color. Now, if you're somebody who's like, why would I wanna wear a white tracksuit? I'm with you. I don't have any white jackets. Even shirts, I don't even like having white shirts. T-shirts I get are off-white or they're like a light gray because I've always found a way to get a stain on it or something. This is not white. It is like a off-white. It's a mild cream color. It's not pure white. So as somebody who doesn't like white jackets and white shirts, I like this because it's not pure white. Some of the details on here are the pattern. I love the pattern on this. I love how the design looks. You know, I've been wearing SUPERX clothes for like over 6 years now, and they first started making mainly inspired by designs. Nothing was, you know, licensed. They didn't have any logos or anything like that. And then, you know, over the last year, they've thrown more logos on stuff. A lot of it is not my cup of tea. This reminds me of what they sort of used to do, and so I love it. It's something that is bold, but it's not loud. It kind of reminds me of like a better looking Nike Tech fleece. I don't really like Nike Tech fleece, but this kind of reminds me of that a little bit. You have a silicone SUPERX logo there on the left part of the chest. You have a zipper garage at the top. You have 2 zipper pockets. And then when you come along the back, you have SUPERX printed on the back vertically. Now, in terms of fabric, I'm going to talk about that for a little bit. Now, if you are used to wearing SUPERX clothing, like their track suits, They have a cotton polyester spandex blend that feels very silky smooth, almost like a buttery feel. It keeps you warm while still being breathable. And it has a good amount of stretch to it because it has the spandex in it. One thing I like about that sort of cotton poly blend is it's a little bit more, what the polyester does is it helps it retain its color and its shape as you wash it over time. So a lot of people that have these tracksuits, they have them for years and they still hold up. This is not as high end of fabric as those. So I think it feels like it's more cotton based. So it feels more like a traditional sort of tracksuit. It doesn't feel exactly like one where it's like fuzzy on the inside, but it does feel like it's more cotton based. That's a good and a bad thing because on the good side, it's more cotton based, so it's not as much it probably does not have as much polyester in it. And the good thing also is it means it can cost less. Because when you have something that is a slightly lower tier in terms of the fabric, it means that the savings can be passed on to the consumer. The downside to that is it's more likely to fade over time and sort of lose its shape. So for example, if you get like a high-end like premium t-shirt and it's like rayon and cotton, rayon is a synthetic fabric, it is going to hold its shape and not fade, wash after wash after wash. If you get a 100% cotton shirt, nothing in it besides cotton, it will fade over time, it will lose its shape over time. And so, you know, it's sort of a trade-off that you have to kind of deal with. This to me is, I'm okay with that trade-off just because again, it's a much lower priced hoodie. It's not the same price as some of their other ones. So I love the design of it. I love how it fits. It still has a good amount of stretch to it. In terms of the sizing recommendation, I would say go true to size. I'm wearing a large in this jacket. I wear a large in all my other jackets. I wear a large in all my other SUPERX jackets. No reason to size up or size down in this. Whatever size you typically get in jackets, stick with that size. Moving on to the joggers, I'm wearing a large in these. And some details on this are, again, it has that same black and kind of off-white color as the hoodie. You have a black silicone S on the left leg. As you come down to the bottom, you just have a sort of hemmed ankle. There's no like elastic cuff or anything. So it's just sort of stitched and hemmed at the bottom there. Pockets, you have a zipper pocket on the left, on the right, and then you have a back zipper pocket on the right side. I know some people like that, having that back pocket, so you have a back zipper pocket there on the right. On the back too, there's this tag that says be extraordinary, but you can also use it as like a towel loop. So if you have a towel, you can loop it through there, which I think is pretty cool. My thoughts on the joggers in terms of the fabric, the exact same fabric as the hoodie. I kind of went over the fabric already, but I love the design. It's clean, it's simple, it's bold while still not being loud. And to me, that's kind of what SUPERX does best. I think the whole tracksuit together looks great. I really like this cream color. I like how it's not straight white. And you know, again, it's like, it's clean, it's simple, but it still stands out. Sizing recommendation is gonna be true to size. I wear a large in pretty much all my other joggers, and so I'm wearing a large in here. I could size down if I wanted to. You could size down if you like your pants fitting a little bit tighter. I don't, I like a little bit of extra room in the thigh, so that's just my personal preference. So whatever size you typically get in joggers, I would say get that in these. Moving on to the t-shirt, I have it in black. It also will be available in that teal color that matches the teal and black tracksuit. Now this is very reminiscent of the Origin shirt because it has that asymmetrical cut in the front, that angled cut in the front, but it's not exactly the same. Let me go over some of the differences. So first, it is a cotton poly spandex blend. The other one was too, but this one has a more premium feel. It feels like, has like a buttery feel to it. Feels very nice on the skin. It's got a good amount of stretch to the shirt. Some details you have on here are a stitched X on the left shoulder, and then on the back of the shirt, you have a nice thick SUPERX silicone logo. And then one of the things that both shirts has that I really like is it has this stitching on the back that runs from the outer part of the shoulders all the way into the lower part of the center back. So it really sort of subtly accentuates that V taper. So if you're somebody who's in the gym, you watch what you eat, you're a guy who's, he takes care of himself, he's developing his physique, this is really gonna kind of show that off. But again, it's not like it's a bold line, it's a stitch line. So you don't really notice it unless you kind of look for it. But I think it's a really, really cool detail. Now, the feel of the shirt, like I said, it feels great. I love how it feels, silky, buttery smooth. One of the things that I would say in terms of sizing recommendation is it is more of a slim fit. So I'm sort of between sizes. I'm between a large and an extra large when it comes to my shirts. Some shirts I can get away with a large, some I gotta go to an extra large. I'm wearing a large in this shirt and it feels a little bit too tight for my liking. Because of the stretches, you can tell I can get away with it, but I don't really like how snug it feels on me. For you out there, I would say, if you are dead set on a certain size, like all your shirts are a medium, just get a medium, you'll be fine. If you're between sizes, like me, then I would say go up to that next size. The thing you gotta keep in mind with this shirt is it is an elongated cut. Not so much in the back, but it is cut longer in the front. So if you go up too much in size, like a whole size or 2 sizes, now it's probably gonna dangle down like a dress and it's probably gonna look a little silly on you. So I would say if you are dead set on your size, again, stick with that, you'll be fine. But if you want a little bit more room, then maybe size up 1. If you don't like slim fit shirts, you want a shirt that fits loose, do not get this. Sizing up too much will only make it just drape down too long. So it is a slim fit athletic cut shirt. If you don't like that, just get another shirt. Don't get this one. That's my recommendation. And last but not least, we have the seamless shirts, AKA their super suits. They're gonna come in a few different colors. I know I have the blue and the black one. I also have the gray and the black one. Some details on this are the silicone S on the front and it has SUPERX down the spine. Now, if you don't know what seamless shirts are, you don't know what their super suits are, I'm going to post a link down in the description and I'm gonna have it pop up here that goes over what a super suit is and how the seamless shirts are made and the hydrocool technology and all that stuff and the silver plus fabric that is kind of weaved in here to help keep you cool and help stop the growth of bacteria, all that cool stuff. Some cool things about the seamless shirts are the select texturing they have. So it's like smooth in some areas, it's textured in other areas. It's like textured here on the chest, textured here on the back. Very, very cool shirts. Again, watch that video to learn more about the technology behind these shirts. Now, these are compression shirts. My sizing recommendation for these is the same as the other cotton-based shirt. If you're in between sizes, go ahead and size up to that next one. So I'm between a large and an extra large. I find the extra large shirts a little more comfortable for me. If you are a set size, like again, let's say you're a medium, everything you wear is a medium, just get that same size, you will be fine. Now, it's a compression shirt. It's gonna fit you tight on the arms and chest because it's supposed to. SUPERX's seamless shirts are a little bit looser in the body. Other companies like Gymshark and stuff, their seamless shirts are very, very tight, very snug, like a stocking. These are not like that. So they're a little more forgiving in the midsection, but in the arms and chest, they're snug. Some people will tell you, oh, if you wanted to fit looser, size up 2 sizes. Don't do that. That is the worst size. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you want a shirt to fit you relaxed, don't get this. Just don't get it. It's not supposed to, it's not going to, because then at that point it's dangling down super low, it's not gonna fit you right. So if you don't like compression shirts, you don't like things hugging you in the arms and the chest too much, just don't get it, buy another shirt. Again, sizing recommendation, if you're in between sizes, go up 1, but if you're trying to go up 2 and 3 sizes, you're doing way too much. Just skip the shirt, okay? But I love these shirts. I love how they feel. I love how they look on me. I love like the detailing and the texturing. I really, really like their seamless shirts. I have like all their Tron shirts. I've been wearing the Black Panther shirt regularly. It's like probably one of my favorite seamless that they've made. Really, really cool shirts. So glad they started making these. And that's gonna wrap up the Phantom collection. Now, a few things before I go. First thing, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, use that discount code at checkout, Jemil, J-E-M-I-L. It will give you 15% off anything on their site, and it helps support me directly to keep making these videos for you guys. Second, I'm doing another giveaway, so if you want to win a free piece of SUPERX gear, all the information is going to be in the description below. Don't miss out on that. I've had a winner for every single giveaway I've done so far. Now, in terms of the in an original collection like this, I love to see this. A lot of people have been asking, why don't they make more of it? Why don't they bring the origins back or make the alter ego stuff again? And the answer is very simple. The original stuff just doesn't sell nearly as well as the licensed stuff. The quality is the same. It's just, if you take a black and gray shirt, one has a SUPERX logo on it, and the other one has a Batman logo on it, the Batman logo one's gonna sell more because it resonates with people. It's been around longer. It's, it is what it is. I totally get it. But if you want to see more original stuff, or we see those original collections come back, you gotta support it. I mean, this is bottom line what it is. If it sells well, they're gonna keep making more. So little spoiler, they're already working on other original collections. Has nothing to do with Phantom. It's different IP they're kind of trying to make and work on different stories and stuff like that. So it's already in the pipeline, but how often they come out with it, the size of the collections, all that stuff is gonna be determined on how well these collections sell. So if you wanna see more of it, you just gotta support it. Obviously, if you don't like it, don't buy it. But if you do like it, you're kind of thinking about it, then your purchasing the items are gonna be what they're gonna look at when it's like, okay, let's keep doing this, or let's stop doing it. So just keep that in mind. If you have any questions about sizing, stuff like that, let me know in the comments, and let me know, do you care about seeing more SUPERX original stuff, or do you not give a crap and you're like, just give me licensed stuff. I don't care about your original idea. Let me know in the comments what you have to say. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on it. As always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your love and attention. I appreciate you watching my videos. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you in the next video.